of 3 international awards. Take his head first inside and then let over here all the day like frogs.
ਇਹ ਵਿਲੇ ਕਿਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਲੇ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਦੱਸਣੇ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤਲਾਬ ਦਾ उसके अलावा एक रूम है बंदा रूम गल से हमारे
इसमें ये जो 7 मसाजिद हैं, 7 मसाजिद के ऊपर खूबसूरत वुड कार्विंग की गई है। इस कार्विंग में मुख्तलिफ अदियान और अक़वाम की निशानियाँ हैं। तो 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are also mosques. So as I told you, each tribe had made a small mosque by their tribe name. Anyway, on our right side, you can see the more decorated mosque. This kind of art is called Ionian art. Maybe you know about Ionians. When Alexander the Great entered into subcontinent, he had 95,000 troops. And these 35,000 of them were ladies as well. Anyway, these 95,000 people mostly belong to 3 big tribes of Greece. And one of them tribe was called Ionian. In Greek language, Ion means the bull. Because bull was their national sign, that is why they were called Ionian. Ionian means the tribe of bull or nation of bull. So not only at that time, even now, bull is considered symbol of strength and power. That is why they consider themselves the strongest nation of the world. And wherever they go, they used to make their national sign bull horns. On this mosque, you can see they have drawn a lot of bull horns up to downward, down to upward, right to left, and left to right. That is why this art is called Ionian art. Secondly, you can see some sunflowers. So the crown of Alexander the Great was like a sunflower with 9 leaves. That is why sunflower is considered symbol of the crown of Alexander the Great. Under your feet, this place was common place. We can say this was the town square. During winter season, they organized musical program over here for 2.5 months continuously. So until 1856. In 1856, there was a big flood in Hunza River. Maybe you have visited Atabad Lake. So about 2.5 kilometers before Atabad Lake, there was a big landslide. Now Atabad is slided from northern side of river, while at that time it was slided from southern side. The landslide from top of the mountain came down and struck the river for a long time, and it became a huge lake, about 45 kilometers. So when river water filled inside and started become overflow, the water slided soil very quickly. Because the dam broke, suddenly huge flood came over here. So on that side of the river, there is mountain range. So when that flood water touched this mountain range, it reflects the flow mostly toward this side. And that flood water did erosion under this village. In the result of that erosion, about 80% of this village was fallen down. Secondly, in 1974, our Pak Army reached over here to construct this KKH road. They made road from the back side of this village, and they demolished around about 60 old houses, 3 watchtowers, and that entrance gate from where we entered. These things are still in original shape. To see these things, you can imagine about the lifestyle and life standard of these people who lived about 1400 years ago in this region, what kind of problems they had, what kind of challenges they had, and how they tried to overcome these problems. So anyway, in this village is the recipient of 3 international awards, 1 from British Airways and 2 from UNESCO. We got this award from UNESCO in 2002, and second one we got in 2009. Altogether, this village is a recipient of 3 international awards. So, in front of you, this is a triple-story watchtower. So in lower two stories, there is nothing, there is only ladder inside to reach up to third floor, while their operational system was in the third floor. You can see in the middle, they have made two small windows, and on both sides there are two small triangle holes. These triangle holes were used to watch enemies when they were reaching in the effective range of their arrows. Then they opened these small windows, from that they could shoot arrows on their enemies. So this system was on all four sides. This is pear tree, this is apple in the background. So there are grapes. They made this entrance a little bit difficult because they thought in case if enemies will reach over here and they will try to get in, no any enemy should enter easily. So, if somebody will try to get in, he will put one leg over here, his both hands will come here, he will take his head first inside and then legs. In such a time there will be one person. Then he could chop their head very easily. That is why they made this entrance a little bit difficult. And above there they made a little bit bigger door. From that bigger door they could throw stones, they could throw fire and hot ashes, they could throw boiling oil. For that kind of activities, they made that one a little bit bigger, and they made this one a little bit difficult, that no any enemy should enter easily. उन्होंने ये गलियां इसलिए तंग बनाई कि खुदा न खास्ता तादाद में लोग अंदर घुस ना सकें. जब सिंगल लाइन में आएंगे तो उनसे निमटना आसान हो जाएगा, इसलिए गलियां तंग बना रखी उन्होंने. Here were no houses, there were fields with crops. Now they constructed houses, and that historic way changed it to very narrow street otherwise. So there were fields, and this path was a little bit wide and open as well. Summer season. Our children do swimming over here all the day like frogs, and during winter season when water gets freeze, then that is skating over here. So this is good fun for children.
इसना अंदर भी कोई मस्जिद दी है
तो इसके पीछे जो है आप लोगों ने तहम्मुल से सुन भी लिया, तो आप लोगों का बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत मेहरबानी. तो आपका सफ़र बखैर हो, तो आप सलामत रहें, खुश रहें और ज़िंदगी भर इसी तरह खुशी के साथ घूमते फिरते रहें. तो ये हमारी दुआएं आप लोगों के लिए.